Make some noise for Kanye, y'all!
Brandon, you should be thankful we let you guys have Andy Reid. We gave you our scraps. What's going on here? Why are they doing this? Let me see. Oh, they cut us off. How dare they? Brandon, you want to see something funny? I was just looking at this. Where is it, man? Oh, come on. I just saved it. Is it because it's a short? Nah, man. Where is it? They're kidding me, bro. I just saved this thing.
Chest, feet, and even down there.
You just play a video without my permission? Wow, man. I just saved that video. Where is it?
This is the prep.
Third down and 7. Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Dude said violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. As a result of the play, it's a first down, touchdown, victory by 50 points. That's literally the type of calls Patrick Mahomes gets. Like, it's not even an exaggeration. You guys remember the last Super Bowl when Jalen Hurts had his face mask? He had his head torn off and they didn't call a flag, but then they called the flag on Bradbury. Pretty insane stuff. This is really how the Chiefs get treated.
Third down and 7. Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the...
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference. Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense.
Down and 7. Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail.
Dude, we got the best fans in the world. What are you doing, YouTube? We literally have the best fans. Let me see if I could find. I gotta go on my archive of stories. Archive. Make sure we don't play anything too naughty. Eagles got the best fans in the world. Like, it's not close. There's no second. There's no close second. We have the best fans on earth.
What's your name?
Zeta.
Life, Crown Heights.
Those are my guys right there. What team camaraderie. There's honestly no better fan base.
Yo, bro.
You want me to fight everybody? What do you want me to do?
Where you get that from? Where the mic stand for? Let me hit that. Can't see. Hey.
Brandon, this is Patrick Mahomes' face after the game next Sunday. This is going to be the face of Patrick Mahomes after the game next Sunday.
The Philadelphia Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl.
If you know what it
I believe that was a gun. Dude, that was definitely a gun.
Oh, get us in the camera. Go. Let's go! Let's go!
Fucking screen. What does the screen say?
Michael.
Is that your name?
No.
No, it's not your fucking car.
Charles, Chuck, you're in the wrong car.
I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry.
trying to look for the face mask pull. It's like they scraped it from the internet. Jalen Hurts had his head ripped off on a face mask in the last Super Bowl against the Chiefs. I can't find it anyway.
Back up one. Go stop it. Go stop it. Go stop it.
What's up, boss? Boss Homesteading and Junito. What's up, guys? Nothing much. Fox was live for the Eagles send-off. I don't know why they ended it. They ended it, and now it's like it's not even. I can't even show the replay. Like it's completely gone for some reason. I think that's it. That's it for the Eagles. How do we get back to YouTube safely? Whoa, what are you doing, YouTube? What are you doing? Is it okay? Who is this chick? She's just famous for being pretty and going to football games.
Let me live. It's game day. It's game day. Let me live. It's game day.
girl wears everybody's jersey, bro. We don't want you. We don't want you as an Eagle fan, bro. You can't just hop. I almost said a different word, but you can't just hop from team to team, young lady. It's not cool. She goes to every different game and wears the uniform of the better team. I could have sworn I seen her wearing Cowboys gear before.
Who's the fastest in the league?
Tyreek Hill,
Who's got the strongest arm in the league?
Patrick Mahomes.
And who is your GOAT?
In football or basketball?
Oh, we can get into both. Okay, who's your football GOAT?
It got to be Aaron Donald.
There we go.
Aaron Donald.
What about basketball?
She's a journalist with flair. You're not supposed to do that in the same lifetime. You can't wear a Cowboys jersey and put on an Eagles. See what I mean? You can't do this. You can't wear an Eagles jersey and a Cowboys jersey in the same lifetime. I don't know. I've seen it before. I know I definitely seen it in a Cowboy. Well, I already just saw one, but in the beginning of the season, she was always wearing Cowboys gear.
Let me live. It's game day.
Why did they take down that? Why did they take that down? The makeup got her confused. Yeah, bro. She's always on. What happened, bro? They won't even let me look at the face mask. Eagles. Chief. Missed face mask. They don't even show it. It's pretty insane.
The Super Bowl jersey colors have just been announced, and this tells us exactly who's going to win the game. The Chiefs will be wearing white, and the Eagles are going to be wearing this green, teal, whatever color that is. 17 out of the last 20 Super Bowl winners have worn the color white. And not to mention, Patrick Mahomes has a win percentage of 80% when he is wearing this white jersey. It's unreal. And Mahomes is undefeated when he wears white in the playoffs. He's lost 3 playoff games in his whole career, and all of those games, he was wearing red. Is this a sign? Should everyone just put all the money they have that the Chiefs are going to win this game? Let me know what you think. The Super Bowl.
I didn't even hear anything this guy just said. All I literally, he was talking and he's moving his hands in his mouth, and all I heard and saw was him going. Bro, you have no idea what you're talking about.
Who is your pick for the Super Bowl, Eagles versus Chiefs?
I'm gonna probably go with the Chiefs. I like Pat. I like Pat Mahomes. I'm going with the Eagles.
I guess I gotta go Kansas City, with Mahomes, he's an East Texas boy, so gotta go with them.
Probably gonna have to say the Chiefs.
Chiefs, 100%.
Give me the Eagles.
Chiefs are gonna win it all. I'm a diehard Kansas City fan. Since Jamal Charles, Justin Houston, Eric Berry, all of those guys, I've been a Kansas City fan. And that's when we lost to the Steelers and we lost to Tennessee Titans. We lost we was losing at first. Now we win it, everybody hate us. We finna win by 1 million.
Who is your pick for the Super Bowl, Eagles versus Chiefs?
I'm gonna probably go with the Chiefs. I like Pat. I like Pat Mahomes.
I'm going with the Eagles.
I don't have the mental energy to watch the Super Bowl. I just don't care. I might go out. The reason I can't watch this game, because sure, the first 3 quarters gonna be.
Because you're a Texans fan and you're not worth anything. Be right back. Eagles would be second stiffest Super Bowl challenge.
Make the most of your money with high-yield cash from Robinhood Gold.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself.
Everyone else. And he explained how this year they have indeed gotten contributions from everyone as they found a way to get to where they now are. Here he is.
This team's been special because it's been everybody. I mean, if you look at our entire season, it's like someone that makes a big play at the biggest moment.
I'll give him one thing. He did call it out last year. Last year, he told the fans at the victory parade, we're going to go for the three-peat. We're going to have home field advantage for the entire playoffs. I'm not sure if they did have home field advantage for the entire playoffs, but he did call it out and say three-peat and said we're going back. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, anybody would say that. Anybody would feel that way. But the fact that he said it and then did it, that's pretty fire. I kind of want to root. Like, I wouldn't be mad if the Chiefs won. For Andy Reid, for Steve Spagnuolo, even Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is their backup. But it's definitely go Eagles. What's up? What's up, Sin? How you doing today? Hope you're doing it good today, Sin. We were watching the Eagles send-off, but Fox cut off the broadcast for some reason.
To go out there and win a football game, if that's offense, defense, or special teams. And so I think the fact that it's been everybody, it's not just offense, it's not just defense, it's everybody on the entire team is something I'll remember this season by. And hopefully we can do it the right way and get this final win.
And look, he's the straw that stirs the drink. But the rest, the ice has been melting lately. And it just doesn't feel like the rest of the team is as good as it's been. Last year, the defense was more dominant than it is this year. You had Rashee Rice, who was really developing late.
They got hella wide receivers. They got Juju Smith-Schuster. They got Hollywood Brown. They got DeAndre Hopkins. They got Xavier Worthy, the fastest player in the NFL. They got Travis Kelce. They got hella receivers.
The year, and they're getting some more out of Xavier Worthy, and they're getting some more out of Hollywood Brown, but what's Travis Kelce got left? Will other guys step up? We had a Juju Smith-Schuster sighting with a couple of key catches against the Bills on Sunday night. DeAndre Hopkins had a catch. He'd been MIA. The running game hasn't been great in part because they kicked Joe Tooney to the outside, and Mike Caliendo isn't blowing the holes open in the middle of the line to get the hard yardage. But they just still keep, when it's time to drop it into gear, they do. They have an awareness of, this is a drive where we need a touchdown, let's go get it, and they just go get it. It's the damnedest thing. They'll sleepwalk, and then it's like, you know what, we need a touchdown here. Boom, they go get it.
They do that, and this is what I mean with the program, Mike. Like, they will take discarded players from other organizations. Because I promise you that somebody looked at, I know a lot of teams looked at Juju Smith-Schuster and said, not much there anymore. Okay, here he is making plays and looking twice as fast as he did, just a couple of years ago. What happened? So DeAndre Hopkins, I know Tennessee, Houston wasn't sad to see him go. Tennessee wasn't sad to see him go. And he'll make a play. Hollywood Brown, all these guys. P-Ryan making a play at the end of the Buffalo game. So these are all players who have been kind of pushed aside from other teams, and other teams say, not much for him here, and they all kind of fit into the Kansas City machine. So that's been interesting to watch. I do think, though, that this will be their biggest challenge. This will be their greatest Super Bowl challenge against Philly, because a couple of years ago it was, you probably said it, I know I said it a couple of years ago, we got the more talented team is Philadelphia, but the other team has Patrick Mahomes. We said that, and there was no Saquon Barkley there. So now you add the most talented team, because I still think Philadelphia is more talented than Kansas City. Kansas City still has Patrick Mahomes. Now Philadelphia has Saquon Barkley, and that has changed the entire...
And the only thing to worry about with the Eagles is the offensive line. The center's hurt, and I think that's our right guard, Dickerson. So are they going to be able to heal up properly in 2 weeks? Hopefully. Brandon Graham, I don't think he should play. He had that big play on Tom Brady to win the Super Bowl with Nick Foles. But I don't feel like he should play. I think we got a good thing going with what's his name? We got Nolan Smith and what is this guy's name on the other side? I just think we got a good rotation going on. He's older. He's coming off an injury. We don't need to lose a roster spot having him play just for the sake of Brandon Graham being a long-time Eagle. Let's make sure we let that young kid who's been coming up, not Nolan Smith, the other one behind him, let them ball out.
Higher conversation. Change the book. You want to talk about ripping up the outline? Throw out the outline. It's a completely different book now with Saquon Barkley. I think this is the greatest Super Bowl challenge they'll have. Well, maybe since facing Tom Brady, but it'll be. This is right up there. Maybe the second stiffest challenge in their run.
Well, and I think the difference this time, too, with Barkley, if they do have another 10-point lead at intermission, you just grind it out with Barkley and just let him do his thing. There's no next week to worry about keeping him healthy for. Let him go, assuming that he stays healthy during the game. He had a calf issue during last week's game. Hasn't shown up on the injury report with a calf, so that's good news for the Eagles. But you're right. Last time around, the Eagles were favored by 1.5, and I remember ultimately picking the Chiefs because I believe in Mahomes, even though the Eagles are better. This time around, the Eagles are even better. The Chiefs aren't as good. Is the Mahomes factor enough to overcome that with what the Eagles have? And with that extra jolt of confidence that they acquired from winning so easily over the Commanders, with Jalen Hurts having a big game. So now you have more things to worry about if you're the Chiefs' defense.
What's crazy is Chris Jones. I think Chris Jones is probably their best decent defensive player, and he's their D tackle right in the middle of the line. So I don't know if he's going to be able to affect the run game that much, but yeah, that's definitely something to get. Both our interior offensive linemen are hurt. The center and the right guard. Jurgens, the center. Dickerson, the right guard. And we like to run the ball, so that should be an interesting matchup to look at. Being that Chris Jones is, I don't know, would it? Hey Google, who is the best defensive tackle in the NFL today?
It appears you're asking who the best defensive tackle in the NFL is right now. This is a hot topic with a few names in the mix. Here's a breakdown of some top contenders with a focus on recent performance. Dexter Lawrence. He's been a dominant force for the New York Giants, leading the league in sacks for a defensive tackle and making a huge impact against both the run and pass. Many analysts are currently putting him at the very top of the list. Chris Jones. A key player for the Kansas City Chiefs, Jones is a consistent game wrecker with a knack for getting to the quarterback. He's a proven Super Bowl champion and a perennial All-Pro. Quinnen Williams.
I don't know, would it? Hey Google, So yeah, Google pretty much is saying he's the second best defensive tackle in the league.
And you got the tush push that no one can stop. And it was funny because yesterday there were some quotes that emerged from Najee Johnson, the safety of the Chiefs.
Yeah, Vinny, I feel the same way. Like he's gonna get a ring regardless. Nolan Smith is playing his butt off. The other dude, why can I not remember his name? I've always liked him. Damn, what's the other guy's name? And then we got the rookie. Bro, I don't think we should mess up the rotation. We got Milton balling out, Jalen Carter, Davis, even though they're more defensive tackles, but don't mess up the rotation. We got a good thing going on. Davis coming in on first and second down, and then the other dudes are able to get after it. After it. I don't think you mess up the rotation. And then what if he's not going to be 100%. You can't. Your first game back is the Super Bowl. You didn't even get to knock off the rest. Sit this one out. Be motivation on the sidelines. But yeah, don't take up a roster spot.
About how they were able to finally stop the Bills quarterback sneak because Josh Allen always goes to his left, and they knew it and they sold out. And if they'd done anything different, it would have been there because they sold out to stop it. What are they going to do to stop that? I don't think anybody can stop the Eagles' tush push, which makes it 1st and 8.
But I'm gonna be honest, like everything I'm hearing from all the Philadelphia reporters, it sounds like they want him to play so bad. Like the Eagles want him to play, the players want him to play. So it sounds like they probably are going to sacrifice a roster spot for him, but I don't think they should. Definitely don't think they should.
Not 1st and 10, which is a hell of an advantage for the Eagles. It just all adds up again. But we're so smitten with the Chiefs are inevitable and the Chiefs always rise above and the Chiefs. We might be losing sight of the fact, as evidenced by the reality that the Chiefs are favored by 1.5 this time, that they are going to be playing a team that's even better than the one they faced 2 years ago.
Now taxes is getting the TurboTax app. And filing your taxes yourself, 100% free if you didn't file with us last year.
Brandon, you know if there were no Eagles, there'd be no Chiefs? If there was no Eagles, you guys wouldn't have Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo. Here's the dope thing, right? The Bills coach is what's his name? The Bills coach is the Eagles' former defensive coordinator. So when I was watching the game, I'm like, wow, look at this. We got the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, and then we got the Bills and the Chiefs fighting to get to the Super Bowl. But the Bills coach, former defensive coordinator for the Eagles, and then we got obviously Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo. So it's like everybody's coming from the Eagles tree. If you want to be good, if you want to have a good team, you gotta take the Eagles leftovers, and you'll be able to have a successful franchise. Got to give credit where credit's due. Damn, what's his name? Hey Google, what is the Bills head coach's name? Sean McDermott. He he was the protege under Jim Johnson, who's like a legendary Philadelphia Eagles coach, defensive coordinator. He came from that lineage. So Eagles is just, we guys bless other teams with our sloppy seconds, essentially.
Now this is taxes. File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Let me ask you this, Mike. The Chiefs, we were talking about the Chiefs and Patriots and all the things that the Chiefs have done. They're
From CBS News Philadelphia's
virtual studio. This is the Toyota Sports Report.
It feels like football in South Philadelphia.
All right, the Birds went back to work in South Philly. Won't be long now. Alicia Roberts is in for Don.
You can feel the anticipation building. Good afternoon, Yuki. Good afternoon, everybody. Super Bowl 59 is now just 10 days away. And today, the Eagles were back to work ahead of their matchup against the Chiefs. Take a look. Here they are practicing at the link. The team has practiced there for the past few weeks and says they are trying to keep their routine the same ahead of their trip to New Orleans on Sunday. But one thing was different. There was a familiar face back. Brandon Graham back on the field. So good to see it. BG has been out since late November, but the question now, could he play in the Super Bowl? Our Josh Sanders joins us live outside the NovaCare complex. Good evening, Josh.
Good evening. That's the big question on the minds of Eagles fans. No doubt Graham is a leader on the league's #1 defense, whose sole goal is to shut down Patrick Mahomes and the Chief. Optimism. Look at this is practice video earlier today. Graham was in uniform on the field for practice, taking part in stretching. His left arm braced. Graham has been sidelined since tearing his triceps back in the Week 12 win over the Rams. He was then placed on.
Yeah, bro. He look out of breath in practice. Don't activate him, man. He's still gonna get a ring. He's still gonna be loved. He looks winded in practice, bro. Just doing these stretches. BG, don't hurt the team, bro.
IR. Initially, he was expected to miss the rest of the season, but the potential for another Lombardi trophy has inspired a potential return. We spoke with Graham in the locker room about how he felt to be back on the field and what his presence means to his teammates. Take a listen.
Really good. We all was hyped. Everybody was hyped. Just to be back out there, even myself. And I tell them boys, don't take being out there for granted, man. I'm just thankful to be back on that field one time, and I'm just happy that is to go get everything in the Super Bowl.
Just having him out there back on the practice field in pads and his helmet on is.
I think we need to put him on Travis Kelce. Put him on Travis. Either him or what's our boy, the other rookie. And then from time to time, you could give him some safety help or some linebacker help too. We could double up on him every once in a while just to mix it up, the coverage. But yeah, put Cooper DeJean or our other top rookie on him. See how it go in the beginning. Leave him one-on-one for a little. If Kelce and Mahomes start cooking, and then I say give him some help, whether that's safety help or linebacker help. But DeJean's a pretty tough little dude. I think he could handle it. He played safety in college, so he's a strong dude. And he's not. I think he could match up well against Kelce and give him help from time to time.
It's really, really awesome for us.
I'll tell you what, you heard him before you saw him. That's for damn sure. It was amazing having him out there again. Just that energy, it's infectious, man. And, the right timing, man. It's the right timing, God's timing.
God's timing. Graham is optimistic about his return. He and doctors are taking it one day at a time. Alicia, back to you.
At CubeSmart, we believe in storage that puts you first. So when Mike and Ramona went from registry to renovation, our team of storage experts was able to get them storage for their dream DIY projects. Get storage that puts home improvement first at CubeSmart. Rent online and move in today.
Feels like a dream, feels
I do not know how to spell his last name. Jurgens. Cam Jurgens. They don't have any updates. We talking about Brandon Graham, but nobody has any updates for Cam Jurgens.
Here's what I do know. Landon Dickerson and Cam Jurgens are two of the toughest motherfuckers I've ever seen play football.
What happened with that situation?
So Cam's back was all screwed up all week. Landon Dickerson was tough as hell, tried to push through his knee deal. Then Cam Jurgens had to go in after dealing with the back injury and ends up finding a way to get it done. I don't know how he did it. He found a way to get it done.
Swapping center like that is, I mean, that's a crazy deal. If it happens in KC, I know like we're not just like outside of like the QB center exchange before practices, like QBs aren't just like taking the snap from the second string guys or usually, you know what I mean? Like,
of course. Yeah, and I think that's where, they had the benefit. Landon played all week at center because Cam was trying to get healthy. Mm-hmm. So they had tons of reps to get that center exchange down. And then Cam and Jalen have been center and quarterback for the whole year, so they got tons of reps together. I think if they would have had to go to like a third string guy that they had never worked with, that's when it starts to like, oh, wow, this could really, who knows how this is going to turn out?
Yeah.
No, I think that those guys have both played a lot for the Eagles. They understand. Even when Landon's at guard, he'll operate. He thinks like a center. Landon has the mind of a center, so he always is communicating. He sees the game very similarly. Mm-hmm. For Landon, it was probably pretty easy from a mental standpoint to go in there, even though he was hobbled with the knee.
Bro, why they don't have any updates for Eagles center Cam Jurgens? Like, you guys don't think we need updates about those two? All this talk about Brandon Graham, like, what about the two most important pieces, or two of the most important pieces for our line? So there's no updates. There's not one update. That's crazy. Eagles Fan Friday. So there's no updates. I guess they should be all right. Philadelphia Eagles injury report.
Yes, so let's get into the final injury report for the Philadelphia Eagles as of November 3rd. Bradley Roby.
What is this, bro? November 3rd. Is this it?
The Eagles could have a change at linebacker this week, and Kobe Dean is doubtful.
Super Bowl injury news. Ew, I don't really want to click on a Chiefs video to get the Eagles injury news, but seems like all the intelligent Philly reporters didn't do an injury update for the Eagles, bro. Really don't want to click on that video, but I guess I might have to. Nobody had wanted to give an injury update. Yeah, this guy only talks about Brandon Graham. Major Eagles injury news.
A wider smile brightens more than just your teeth. Colgate Optic White's unique hydrogen.
Justin. I want pizza today, but I have some meat in the fridge that it's probably going. If it's not bad already, it's getting close to going bad. So I gotta cook that today. But I do definitely would like some pizza, bro. I don't know why you have to talk about pizza this early, because now you got me thinking about it, brother. What's going on with the video now, bro?
Welcome into this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us for the second time today, as we have some bad news for the Philadelphia Eagles ahead of next week's Super Bowl. When it comes to the injury front, they could be without a couple of key players, or at least not at 100% anyway. Let's go over the injury details for Philly. It begins with...
Isn't that insane? All the Eagles channels on YouTube, nobody thought it was a good idea to do an Eagles injury update and report. Like, we got to go get this information from a Chiefs channel. It's insane. Eagles channel, step your game up, bro. Why is it that none of you thought it was a good idea to do an Eagles injury update? This is literally the only person who, right before the Super Bowl, says, hey, let me give an update on the Eagles injury report.
Brandon Dickerson at the offensive guard position, who's dealing with a knee issue, while Kenneth Gainwell is looking to overcome a concussion and a knee problem as well. Dallas Goedert dealing with an ankle issue. Cam Jurgens with a back problem. And that's not all. 4 more for you. Morrow with a shoulder problem. Devonta Smith with a hammy. Brett Toth on the offensive line with a knee injury. And then the wide receiver Covey with a neck injury himself. So with all that said, remember what we told you a couple days ago. Andy Reid said the Chiefs are in a great spot when it comes to the injury front right now, that this team, injury-wise, is in the best shape they've been
I'm not concerned about Devonta Smith at all. They just threw him on that injury report. The only 2 important people on the injury report are Dickerson and Jurgens. I'm hoping they don't put Brandon Graham. This roster spots are too important, especially with all the injuries to the offensive line. We can't just give Brandon Graham a token spot just because he's BG. Like, it needs to be all hands on deck. And we just saw him in practice. He didn't look great just stretching in practice.
Entire season at this point in time. So things are very optimistic for Kansas City when it comes to their injuries. However, when you look on the other side for Philadelphia, with Dickerson and Jurgens, they're very concerned with potentially not having 1 or 2 offensive linemen, whether they play or not, or at least not at full strength at this point. That's a potential game changer, especially for this Philadelphia team that runs the ball so well, that is so good when it comes to run blocking. If those guys aren't up to full speed for this game, that could be a game changer and change the entire outcome potentially for Philadelphia and hurt their chances of winning this ball game. We'll have more on this in just a moment, but first, I need you guys to like the video if you want to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Chase Senior of Eagles Now, he told me that they got 1,000 likes on their last video, and that was going to guarantee victory for them. So I said, Chase, we're going to get 1,500 likes on today's video, and that's going to guarantee victory for the Kansas City Chiefs. So stick it to Chase Senior and Company, like the video, do your part, and we'll continue here on today's show. Now, the Eagles are expecting Jurgens and Dickerson to play against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, like the video if you enjoy the Chiefs and you want the Chiefs to win. Like the video. Come on, bro. Chill out. I'm just trying to get the injury report. You're giving me a headache.
But even with that said, what do they look like? Are they up to full speed? Could they potentially be a detriment to this offensive line with the injuries that they're dealing with? It's the old adage, right, that we hear from coaches of hurt or injured. You play with pain. Is the pain too much to overcome, potentially? Nick Sirianni, in one of his news conferences this week, was asked about Dickerson and Jurgens, and he said the following. Yeah, we'll see. I know how tough these guys are and how hard they work. And all these guys are playing through bumps and bruises right now. I just see their relentless work and relentless effort to get themselves in the best shape they can possibly can with their bodies to be ready to go. So time will tell. We'll see as that goes. I know that these guys are doing everything they can do. I can't tell you how much I respect what they go through and what they put their bodies through to play the game we love. Now, if you go back to the NFC Championship game, this is the scenario that played out. Juergens had been dealing with that back injury entering the weekend. Dickinson ended up starting at the center spot, and then he hurt his knee, and Juergens was activated for this game, but in an emergency type role. They didn't want to have to play him unless they had to. With Dickerson going down, they ended up having to play Juergens in that spot, and obviously things ended up working out because they won the game pretty convincingly there against Washington. Sirianni, with more on Dickerson and Juergens, said, yeah, just got so much respect for that. Toughness is a characteristic that I value so much in life and in football. We've got a tough team. These guys, the guys you're asking about, they're tough as heck. You can go a long way with toughness. Now, here's another thing that actually benefits Philadelphia in this case is the extra week off. Obviously, both teams have the bye week before the Super Bowl. It could end up being just the extra rest that Juergens and Dickinson potentially need to get up to full speed. But the pain could limit their impacts of how good they can actually be while dealing with these injuries here. So something to keep in mind as far as that goes. Should the Eagles be concerned about their injuries? What say you? Is this a big deal based on what we know? Or are they going to be okay? Weigh in our pinned comment today. Let us know. Why for yes, in for no. Chime in and let us know what you think. We are going to be live from Radio Row at the Super Bowl in New Orleans all next week. We're loading up the SUVs and heading down to NOLA on Sunday, and we will bring you coverage from Radio Row as well as Super Bowl Media Night, the news conferences that will be going on at the team hotels throughout the week as well. It is going to be a fantastic time there on Bourbon Street. And for me personally, this is going to be my first ever trip to New Orleans. What a time to have our first ever trip to New Orleans. So I need y'all, go ahead, hit me up on X or Instagram, whatever it may be, at Tyler Jones Live. Give me your recommendations for what I need to do in New Orleans. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for our coverage from New Orleans. We're trying to get to 68,500 subscribers, less than 300 away from reaching that next milestone for Super Bowl coverage that you won't find anywhere else. You got to subscribe now to the Kansas City Chiefs Report for free, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. Now, we know when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, what do they love to do most? That's run the football. And if they don't have their guys at full strength, then that could potentially be a major issue for Philadelphia as far as their run game goes. Saquon Barkley's been fantastic. Everybody knows it, right? Over 2,000 rushing yards.
All right, I just wanted to end the injury news from you, buddy. So, I don't know. Both of them should play. Dickerson, Juergens. I'm going to end this. I'm going to cook that meat, eat something, and then we'll get into this Trump business, Canada business, ICE deportation business. But everybody hit that like button. Turn on the notifications. I'll be live in like an hour or about 2 hours. Appreciate everybody. Love everybody. Thank you. What's Justin said? Refs always F with us. Chiefs beat us last physically and refs didn't flag it. Yeah, face masked, everything. And then they flagged Bradbury. I'm just saying. Not an Eagles fan, but they need to worry about the refs more than anything. Everybody knows. Yeah, bro, we were just watching a video. About the Chiefs. Why does the video keep disappearing? Why does the video just keep disappearing like I didn't just watch the video? It literally makes no sense. Like, I saved the video. I literally saved the video. Why has it disappeared? This video. No, that's not it. Oh, this is it.
The Super Bowl jersey colors have just been
No,
announced.
this is not it. Oh my God, bro. Why do they keep moving the video? Chiefs. Is this it?
With FanDuel, all new customers get $200 in bonus bets if they're first.
It's a short, bro. It's so annoying. Shorts. This is it.
They're down in 7. Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for...
Guys, that's actual audio. That's not somebody joking, making a TikTok video. That's the actual audio from the announcers in live coverage of the Eagles game. That's actual official NFL audio. That's not somebody just putting in different audio. That's actually what the ref said about the play. And as you could see, the guy jumps off sides. The guy jumps off sides, and then that's the call that they make.
Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
They're down.
The result of the play is touchdown, first down. The Chiefs win by 50 points. That's hilarious, bro. What is this right here?
Let's see what happens, okay? All right, y'all. Anybody who just saw this last night, comment right here. If you didn't, you're watching it right now. It's the 4th quarter, 1 minute 53 seconds left. The 49ers just scored that field goal, so we kick it off to the Chiefs. Where do they get the ball? They get it at the 25-yard line, okay? It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. For them to get a first down, they've got to get past the 35-yard line. Let's see what happens, okay? It obviously says right there, 1st and 10. They're at the 25-yard line because it was a touchback. There you see it right there, 25-yard line. They got to get to the 35. Okay. Travis Kelce clearly gets past the 35. It's 1st and 10 again. Not a problem. But on the ensuing play, look at what happens. You're watching it right now. I'm not cutting. I'm not pausing. Patrick Mahomes scrambles from the 35 for 2 yards. So now it's 2nd down. He scrambled for 2. It should be 2nd and 8. Okay? What happens though? What happens? Look, right here. Right here. The Super Bowl logo shows up, and then what happens? 1st and 10. Somebody explain that to me. All he did was get from the 35 to the 37, and now it's 1st and 10? 1st and 10 right there, 1st and 10 right here. That makes absolutely no sense. The NFL is obviously rigged.
We got him, guys. We got him. Call the FBI, call Trump. There needs to be an investigation. We got him. We got him.
Y'all, the NFL is rigged. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not saying it's the Chiefs. I'm not saying it's Andy Reid. I'm not saying it's Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City Chiefs, you beat my team. Congratulations, you are Super Bowl champions. But this shit right here, this is proof. That right there, that don't make no sense.
If you bet on a
Actually, how many people have probably did videos on it? Pat Mahomes, Chiefs, refs. Average Chiefs game. Let's see, bro. Look how many people have done videos about this. Cliff just said something about the Bills. Let's see right here.
This ref was profusely apologizing to Patrick Mahomes, and then minutes later, this was counted as a touchdown catch, even though the ball was still moving and he did not gain possession when his foot bounced out of bounds. So it's still funny how everyone thinks the refs favor the Chiefs when stuff like this happens in every game if you just hyper-focus on all the calls. This ref was...
Bro, what are you talking about? We want to see Chiefs.
Third down and 7. Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1.
The referees keep finding revolutionary ways to rig games for the Kansas City Chiefs. During the first quarter of the Chiefs-Raiders Black Friday game, the Raiders had an excellent punt to pin the Chiefs back at the 1-yard line. However, Patrick Mahomes didn't like it and could even be seen talking to the referees. Then, after the commercial break, they reversed the penalty and called the flag on Las Vegas instead. Later in the game, the refs not only missed the most obvious block in the back penalty, but after Mahomes slid, Max Crosby can be seen landing on top of Mahomes, but notably putting his arms and legs underneath his body to prevent putting weight on it. However, after the play, Mahomes can still be begging for an unnecessary roughness penalty. Raiders center Jackson Powers Johnson snapped the ball early, which resulted in a fumble recovered by the Chiefs. The referee on top of the screen can be seen trying to call the play dead while running onto the field. But since the Chiefs recovered the fumble, of course it wasn't called dead. Each week the referees are getting worse and worse, so I guess it's not a surprise that referees keep finding...
Damn, Eagles, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna beat these guys and the refs?
Let me show you why people can't stand the Chiefs. Take a look at the right tackle right here. First of all, he's lined up illegally, illegal formation, and then he jumps early. Zero call. They called this 4 times on the Ravens in the first half, and they gave him a warning. And in no instance did they ever jump early on a false start like this dude did. Let's take a look at the next play here. Let's see how far back the right tackle is playing. Once again, the Ravens got called for this a million times in the first half. The right tackle's helmet is well behind the center's belt line. But of course it's not called because it's the Kansas City Chiefs. They're the New England Patriots of the NFL. For comparison, take a look at the left tackle for the Ravens here. He's lined up in arguably the same position as the Kansas City Chiefs player. The only difference is he doesn't jump early with a false start. Harbaugh can't believe his eyes. And then this was just the Kansas City cherry on top here. Here's Spagnuolo running and calling a timeout right before the half was over. Everyone knows that a defensive coordinator is not allowed to call a timeout unless you coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, apparently.
Terry, that's not the way it's supposed to go.
You can't do that. It has to be the head coach that comes down. The assistant coach, nobody else can call timeout on the sideline.
Let me show you why people can't stand the...
No harmful pesticides. High quality ingredients. Stonyfield Organic. Good on purpose.
We might need Jesus and Moses to beat these guys.
Smith-Schuster couldn't catch up. There's a flag at the 10. Hang on, there's a penalty.
Okay.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 24, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario. You'll see James Bradbury, they're going to say he grabs him. He's got his left hand on his back. I don't know. Mike, listen, I think on this stage, I think you let him play. Obviously, Mahomes thought he saw it. I think you let him play, finish this thing out. I don't love that call. He's trying to run a little whip route, sell the shallow cross. I know he's got that right hand. I get it. I just think in this moment, sell the shallow cross and then peel back out. See James Bradbury To me, it looks like he's in good position. I know right now, Philadelphia fans,
You're going to see someone help on him right there as well.
3rd and 9. Bodies around him. It's caught by Kelsey, but Bell is not going to let him get anywhere close to a first down. Kansas City, before that, had converted its last 5 third downs, but now they're coming off the field.
And that's the second half adjustment. Wizard on defense and here's the Wizard on offense. But right there, you saw Kelsey shipping it down. There's the footwork. The adrenaline is there. He's going to be all right. He's going to have to stand in and create some plays at some point. These guys are not going to be that open. I've been watching these receivers, Jim. There's not a lot of help right now happening, and they are targeting Kelsey with, double, triple team in some ways, struggling at the line with it.
Football was set. The play was shut down. It should not have started. Please reset the 10 minutes, 24 seconds. With 10 seconds on the play clock. We will start the play clock on my signal. The game clock will start on the snap. 10:29 on the game clock. It will start on the snap. Thank you.
That was right. That was a high charge. Seeing it. Look at this.
They're going to go for this. They're putting the offense back out there. There's 10 seconds on the clock. So they said they're going to put the play clock back to 10.
So, it's third down. Why did we have fourth down? Sort this out.
Listening to Ron Torbert, he said that the play was...
Dude, I'm confused as to what just happened there, too.
Shut down. We may not have heard it here with the noise factor, but the play was shut down prior to that snap. The play runs completely out, and what Ron just said is we're going to reset this. We're basically having a do-over here, guys. We're going to have a third down play do-over.
Zach Taylor can't believe it because there certainly didn't seem any indication, just eyeballing it here, that there was anything other than a play in action.
Second time today. The crowd noise is way up. Now, we couldn't hear because the microphone went out on Tolbert, but I would be livid right here because it's like, how does no one come flying in, right? You're just going to tell us after a full play goes? I mean, this is huge. Zach Taylor is beyond himself, and in some ways, I mean, the truth is, if you can't hear it, you can't hear it.
They let them play a full play. The Chiefs didn't get it. The play took place. They're about to punt, and then they stopped the play of the punt and say, actually, that play that just happened, it didn't exist. It didn't happen because we blew the whistle dead. So they're going to replay the play that they just played. The Chiefs, bro. I thought it was just memes, but there's actually credence to all the memes everybody's making.
They still blew the whistle.
How about waving an arm and letting everybody know that the play is dead?
Let's give Mahomes another opportunity. That seems like you're not looking forward to that.
Let's see what happens with it. Mahomes is down at the 24. B.J. Hill, there is a flag, though, in the secondary near midfield.
You can't give him another chance. It's going to be a hold on Eli Apple, 20. He was holding downfield on Scantling.
Holding. Defense number 20. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Oh, my goodness. This is so incredibly crazy right there what just happened. You got an extra play. You end up getting the sacks. You stop him twice, but Eli Apple has...
Usually in the game.
Oh, there he is coming in, but nobody can hear the whistle. I mean, right now, it favors that, but you still got a chance to clock it. Take your time and take the shot down.
There's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go for the... Yes, he's got the marker. He's got the out of bounds to stop it. And Osai was hurt as he hit the bench. And a flag's coming in to put him 15 yards closer. Yes, he's got the marker.
But you still got a chance to clock it. Take your time and take the shot down.
There's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go for the... Yes, he's got the marker. He's got the out of bounds to stop it.
Dude acted like he got assassinated. Jesus Christ.
Take your time and take the shot down.
There's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go for the... Yes, he's got the marker. He's got the out of bounds to stop it.
Take your time and take the shot down.
There's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go for the... Yes, he's got the marker. He's got the out of bounds to stop it. And Osai was hurt as he hit the bench. And a flag's coming in to put him 15 yards closer.
Oh my gosh! The only time he had to use the legs fully, he turned on and he put it on himself, and that's going to put them in position
15 yards closer. Going to go for the... Yes, he's got the marker. He's got
It's again. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 58. 15 yards for the end of the play.
How do these referees live with themselves? How do you guys go to sleep at night and go home to your families after literally committing bank robberies? Like, this is insane. I always saw the memes and I just thought it was funny. I never knew it was this bad.
Take this all the way into an inside of about 40-yard field goal attempt to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, and really trying to get the ball back to Kelsey. Mahomes has time here. Gets his coverage in the field.
That's holding, bro. That's holding right there. That's definitely holding. Look at, what is it? The number 11, is that his jersey? He's getting held bad.
Mahomes yard field goal attempt to go to the Super Bowl. Oh, and really trying to get the ball back to Kelsey. Mahomes has time here. Gets his coverage down the field. Mahomes with forever's got a long way to go. Got 10, got 20, got the first down at the 30.
That's holding.
Defensive hold. Not only the flag, but it'll be 3rd and 20 and convert to a first down.
Before the pass was thrown, holding, defense number 11. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's on a defensive lineman in Jermaine Johnson.
You're Robert Saleh. You go, oh, come on. We got him 3rd and 20 again?
It should have been 1, not 11, right? He held 11, I guess. It seems like there's a flag over there. And Sauce Gardner, who was the man called for the flag.
It wasn't called. Let's see, one more time.
Basically, they gave him 3 tries. Right? That's what's going to happen. They gave him 3 tries to get into the end zone. Oh, they ended the stream. They don't want me to show that. Jesus Christ. Alright, YouTube, I'm not showing it. We're out of that, okay, YouTube? Wow. Wow, bro. YouTube, bro. Okay, we're moving on, YouTube. YouTube, we're not on that screen anymore. Come on, YouTube, bro. We're not showing it anymore, YouTube. It's gone. It's gone. I X'd it out, YouTube. It's gone. we will not talk about the great Patrick Mahomes anymore. Come on, bro. Can you put the screen back on YouTube? What the hell, bro? I'm sorry.
Third down and 7. Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball was snapped, pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and...
All right, guys, I gotta end it. YouTube don't want me to talk about Patrick Mahomes. I apologize, YouTube. Sorry. Later, guys. I'll be back on later. Damn, man. Powerful. The almighty Patrick. Oh, I'm back. The almighty Patrick Mahomes. He can't even be beaten on YouTube, bro. Wow, bro. He can't even be beaten on YouTube. He's undefeated in the NFL on YouTube. Patrick Mahomes, bro. You and your golden, bro. Jesus. Look at this pizza.
This sloppy Joe pizza.
It's flu season. You think I'm gonna get germs and get crumbs going all over the pizza? You need the germs. I show you. I show you the fucking germs. Those fucking germs.
Don't ever waste a good slice of pizza like that on some jerk off, bro. You should be arrested for wasting a good slice of pizza. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this. That was crazy, bro. You can't even talk bad about Patrick Mahomes on YouTube or touch him in the NFL. I'll be back later. I'm going to cook up some grub and we'll get into some Trump business. But you literally can't even talk about Mahomes. Peace out, guys. Appreciate